Love God unconditionally because He created you and gave you life. Love God not selfish love thanks to your happiness, rather because of who He is. Love God also when you suffer, don't accuse Him because you grow from your suffering. Love God because you want to be like Him and was created in His image. Do not require God to be who you want. Do not require God to love you always unconditionally. Do not require God to love you when you are bad. Do not require God to give you grace from karma before you elevate it. Do not require God to love those who hate Him and blame Him for their sins and fallings. Do not require God to not judge and punish you by eliminating the laws of karma. God is merciful and compassionate, but you must realize your sin and change in many incarnations. The laws of karma was created by God to protect you from yourselves and others. Without the law of karma which control the dimensions of creation, darkness will win in the light. Great divine force from which you were created makes you feel guilty of your past lives' sins, and motivates you powerfully to correct the karma by helping people and suffering that purified and matures the soul, till you will change and refine to become mature souls. You will continue be born through repeated incarnations, and not be free from the cycle of incarnations. God put seals in your book of life in the Akashic libraries of the high dimensions, according to the karma you have created in your life. God often sends you to incarnate when you don't want, where He wants, so you will change and become mature, with agreement of your higher self. God determines to what dimension you will ascend after death in the 12 dimensions of the universe, according to the karma of all your incarnations, the current one, your soul source, and soul age. God speaks to you and your souls during sleep and wakefulness if you let Him, especially before birth and death, or while distress, and is available to you all the time. God can have tough hand or compassion, according to the age and source of your souls and the karma you have created. God sees, hears, and knows everything. He is omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient, because He is experiencing His presence in dimension of wholeness in all times, spaces, and existences. Therefore He knows your past, future, and your highest good. God knows your highest good as well, because He is pure and divine sanctified light. You disconnected from Him through the ages, and He from you because you didn't love and honor Him. God is waiting for you in His higher dimensions of the upper universe and beyond it through all your life, so you will experience between your incarnations high level of unity and recall the source of your creation. God pray for the day when you will end your material incarnations, and return home to Him in His higher dimensions, where you will experience high and holy soul union with Him. For this sake you experience many lifetimes and suffer, in order to reach the great ascension and real freedom from life in the third dimension. In the high dimensions of unity with God, you will experience happiness and love which are impossible to describe in words. You will experience soul expansion and great divine embodiment, then be a human being. God will reveal in front of you, sounds to your ears, and sees to your eyes, when you will achieve the great revelation, the desired freedom, perhaps also between incarnations. This means eternal happiness, wholeness of greatness, infinite celestial love and divine joy, in higher light frequency than the joy and happiness of mankind. Only God except to you, can free you from karma, and connect you to your supreme higher self and the divine. Be mature and do not demand too much from God, rather give Him much. Giving God means connecting to all that is, in real unity and divine love. Also without asking compensation, it will return in justice day when you will ascend to God. God can connect with you in high level, only if you allow it by open your hearts to love and don't betray Him. Betrayal God means be bad to people and God. Betrayal God means betrayal your divine self. Betrayal your divine self means repeated incarnations to eternal ages in the illusory physical dimension. The desired freedom will come when you give God right to help you also while conscious. God's gifts to you between incarnations and with the ending of your incarnations are greater than you can imagine or understand. Understanding all that being said here is the way to end the cycle of incarnations in the third dimension, the fastest way to the sublime happiness in the high dimensions of unity with God, in the upper of the universe and beyond it, the quickest way toward the desired freedom for which you have experienced many lifetimes, in order to experience your supreme divine embodiments, as separate light beings and also unified with the infinite existences of the eternal divine. And so it is. Your brother Jesus.